Guardian 650. Fact checking. Checking people's facts. And a lot of people are saying a lot of things. Very convincing, but when you check the facts, it's not actually factual correct. And so this is where we are, the dilemma that we have. A lot of huffing and a lot of puffing, but not enough facts. And I say this to say, be careful of where you download your information. Be careful, because don't jump out the window on it. Cross check, fact check, do everything you have to do. When they said cross your T's and dot your I's, pay attention to the details. A lot of pump faking going on in media, main media. The latest on this Epstein case is that he didn't have a client list, according to the FBI and Department of Justice. Yet, the lady over the DOJ said weeks back that she had the Epstein client list on her desk. On national television, she said this. She said it out of her own mouth. But today, she said there's no list. Did someone get paid off? Who are they covering up? Who are they covering for? What's going on? She emphatically said she had a list that was on her desk. But today or last night said they don't have a list. Odd, to say the least. Is odd. Odd. Are we supposed to go for the okie doke? Is this what we doing now? Is this where we at? Are the reporters going to investigate this? Is there a research, a oversight committee that's going to get involved with this? So we can get some, obviously we can get some clarity, because there was a list and all of a sudden there's not a list. Odd, to say the least. Something's not kosher. But, you know, they want to give you the fake out. They really think the public is dumb. But this is their play. They do things right in front of you. You're so crazy and so unorthodox that you be thinking, nah, you fake yourself out. No, they doing this right in front of you. There's nothing to figure out. There's no mystery to it. They said with a straight face, there's no Epstein list. But we were led to believe the list is coming out. We have the list. It's a dirty game. It really is a dirty game, politics. And all the presidents has been. Weird. We know Trump was good friends with Jeffrey Epstein. They were acquaintances. We know that. We see the pictures. It wasn't no random, he was at a party, I barely know him, like Trump said. Come on. Let's be realistic. But this is where we at in politics. There's always a stage. There's always a mystery, an enigma, something to just to keep that daily grind, that news cycle going. Meanwhile, that bill passed. And it's not a good bill for the people on the lower pay scale. They're going to suffer. And I think more attention needs to be paid to that. And there's people who are, stating that, bringing some awareness to it. But, I have 2 sons, and I'm concerned for their future under this latest billionaire boys club tax cut bill. I'll call it that. It's nothing beautiful about this bill at all. For the people who are grinding and trying to make ends meet, working 2 jobs, trying to keep it all together, and you're affecting their health care. That's crazy to me. We send so much money. We walk away with, from countries with, equipment and military equipment. We just leave it behind. Millions and millions of dollars. We spend so much money in foreign wars and support. And we do our own people like that. We have to be active in the polls, at the ballot box. We have to stand on business. Because these people are not looking out for us. They're not. Everything else, they just merchandising. They talk a good game, but I don't see it. They talk a great game for the rich. That way they can keep having, like, for example, Jeff Bezos having $52 million weddings. They can do that because they know they're getting the tax break. There's nothing wrong with being rich. And I don't hate rich people. I just think that they're in a position where I think they need to pay a little bit more. Just a little bit more. That's all. But, it is what it is. It's designed differently. So it depends on what state you live in, and the federal income tax thing is so complicated. I think they do it on purpose to make you go crazy trying to figure it out. I don't know. But this bill, it's not a good bill. It's just not. And once again, we'll hold on. We'll hold on. And hopefully we'll get through it unscathed. But I'm concerned for my people, for my fellow Americans who are, like I said, financially challenged. We all are, in one way or another, depend on our world that we live in. But, it's crazy. I can just see those billionaires toasting once that bill was signed. I hope it is all worth it, because this might be your last hurrah in terms of being in position to make these type of decisions again. If the American people stand up and do what they have to do and research this bill, they'll know what they have to do in midterms. Vanguardian 650. Peace.